Hey, this is Dr. Don McGrath here with Scale Pathway, and this is a Scale Pathway Marketing Minute. And yesterday I was doing a course about funnels, and one of the things that we talked about was prices for the various things in the funnels, and how do you set the prices and this kind of thing. And we didn't have time in that course to really go into it, so I thought I'd make this quick video and share some thoughts about pricing and how setting your pricing is like a PBJ. All right. So here's a fact. Purchases are made on the perceived comparative value versus the price. You may want to write that down. Take a screenshot or something. So purchases are made on perceived comparative value relative to price. When we make a purchasing decision, that when we see the price, we're always comparing that against something. We're comparing it against alternatives. We're comparing against what we're going to get and how that's going to make us feel. We're comparing it against, how it's going to move us forward. It's always comparative value. Okay. And it's perceived comparative value. Who perceives it? This is in the eye of your perfect customer. So this is in the eye of the person seeing your offer and seeing your price. It's not about what you think. It's about what they think. So it's their perceived comparative value versus your price. And so this is where the PBJ comes in. Okay. So setting your price without articulating a very strong comparative value is like making a PBJ without the P, the B, or the J. Okay. So it's without the peanut butter, the bread, or the jelly. So I kind of switched the nomenclature a little bit. You basically got nothing. Okay. You got nothing. If you don't clearly articulate the comparative value, there's no basis for making a choice of whether to take you up on your offer. Okay, you basically have nothing. So you must be able to articulate the comparative value versus your price. And there's a couple of key factors. There's actually three key things. And you may want to write these down too. There's the strength of your benefits. So the benefits are what someone's going to feel. They're going to walk away with the capability. They're going to feel a certain way. They're going to have a certain capability. So it's a benefit, like a high level benefit of what they are going to be able to do now after they take your program, after they go to your course, after they do your coaching program, whatever. It's about things that they'll be able to do, things that they'll feel once they've done your course. Okay. So it's really about the benefits are about the feeling. There's also the value stack. And the value stack is where you bring in the comparative pricing piece of it. And I'm going to show you an example in a minute, okay? But this is where you demonstrate the comparative value. You explicitly tell people what the value is. And the value stack is, they're not really features. They kind of seem a little bit like features. I like to call them benefeatures because you actually need to relate the benefit that people are going to get to them and also interweave the comparative value in a monetary sense. Okay. So, and then there's also your credibility, and your credibility. I like to think of, your 5-star rating. Okay. Where are you on that 5-star rating? The higher you're perceived as an expert, as credible, as cool, as great, as fun to be with, fun to work with, good to work with, excellent at what you do, easy to communicate. The 5-star rating is the basis of it. Okay. If you don't have any credibility, you could have great benefits. You could describe great benefits. You could show great comparative value in your value stack, but you got nothing. Okay. So this is like the P, the B, and the J. Okay. So that's how this whole PBJ thing comes in. So I just wanted to share with you one example of what I mean when I say the benefits, and then one example that I mean by the value stack. And I don't have time to go into the details of these, but I wanted to show you kind of what I'm talking about, so you have something in your mind. And this is an offer that we make at one of our boot camps. So this is the benefits. Okay, when someone joins our 6-minute webinar VIP club, they get these benefits. Okay, they maximize the leverage of 6-minute webinar technology. So they've just gone through a boot camp. They see the power of it. They want to, for those who want to maximize the leverage of that technology, that's a benefit. They're going to be able to do that. They're going to have access to tools that make marketing simple and easy. They're going to be part of a powerful and exclusive community, and they're going to have some fun in the time being. So these are benefits. This is what people are going to receive. This is how they're going to feel. This is the high level benefits. Okay. The next part is the value stack. This is where you explain to someone what the value is. And if you're interested in learning how to build these things, okay, we do this in the Scale Pathway Scale Marketing Bootcamp. So just go to scalepathway.com, and check it out. You can find out more information there, but we teach this stuff, okay, in our boot camps. So this is the value stack. This is where I itemize, here's the things that you're going to get. Okay, and in your value stack, you want to have multiple things because people may make a purchase just based upon the value of one of these items. So I'll just do an example. So access to the 6-minute webinar online course for 1 year. So 1 year access to the course. Okay, that's $99 a month typically if we just sell the course. So the comparative value is $1,188. So there's the comparative value. So now you go through this, you also describe the benefits that people are going to get from each one of these items. So at the end, it's like, here's the comparative value. Okay. Sum up all these things. This is, $2,800, and you can get it today for $297. So there's where the comparative value. Okay. How does this $297 I'll walk away with all those benefits. Wow. That's really great. Oh, and by the way, I get all these things and it's really high comparative value. So if you have that great credibility 5-star score, and you also have some really strong benefits, and you do a really strong value stack, it's kind of a no-brainer. Okay. So I want to share with you next kind of a formula that I've come up with for how to evaluate your own offer, the strength of your own offer. This is really cool. So there's the benefits. I put a benefits quality, or the BQ factor, score 0 to 5. 5 being like, wow, to my ideal customer, this is a 5. This is like so incredible. They're gonna want this so badly. So that's the benefits quality factor. Then there's the VQ, which is the value stack quality. Okay, the strength of that value stack. How strong is that in comparative value? And then finally, there's your credibility score, which is from 0 stars to 5 stars. So your percent conversions are going to be related to strongly the strength of your benefits, the strength of your value stack, and the strength of your credibility. And then the 1.25 is just a scaling factor to make it all come out to nice numbers. So if I've got a 5 for my benefits quality, a 5 for my value quality, and a 5 for my credibility, I end up with 100% conversion. So, and that is achievable. I've seen it. I've done it. All right. So I hope you find this useful. I hope that I made you hungry for a PBJ, but really without describing, really having a strong case for your credibility, the benefits, and the value stack that creates that strong, the perceived comparative value against your price, you got nothing. So you could feel free to use this tool. And if you'd like a copy of these slides, go ahead and drop a comment in the comments, and I'll send you a copy of these slides just so you can have them for your reference. And if you want to learn more about how to get some of this training at a deeper level, obviously this is a less than a 10-minute video. So just go ahead and go to scalepathway.com, find out more. You can also drop a comment in here and say, hey, I want to learn more, and I'll reach out to you. All right. The Scale Pathway Marketing Minute. This is Dr. Don McGrath. Have a great day and go make strong offers using what you learned today.